Hey folks, and welcome back to Gaming with Geronimo. We got something new for you. We're going back retro, back in time. 1986, 1987, right around that time frame. Me and my best friend Jeff were hanging out, spending the night at his house, playing games all night, during the day, playing baseball, playing basketball, riding our bikes all over town, playing video games at the arcade. And then when nighttime hit, we were on the Nintendo. Now, Nintendo, I didn't have one when I was a kid. At least not initially, because they were kind of pricey, and I grew up a little less fortunate. And so playing Nintendo at my friend's house was like the next best thing, because I got to hang out with my friend and I still got to play Nintendo, and I played a lot of it. So we had all kinds of games, Zelda and Kung Fu and Rad Racer and Track and Field and Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Bros. 3. I mean, the list goes on and on, all the games that we were playing back in the day. And Zelda was one of the first games that we were able to get into. It was really cool. I was waiting at nighttime to do all kinds of stuff, play games, and then in the morning, wake up, play games, have breakfast, go home, and then rinse and repeat. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive into this game right away. Let's go ahead and register our name. You know the good old deal. Oops. And all right, so we got that in there. So just really quick, we're going to be playing this game from the ground up. No maps, no cheats, no anything, just playing it. We're going to see how rusty I am, see how good I am with the old school games. Hey, younger generation, young kids of today, these games are not as easy as you think. So get in there, give them a try, see if you like them. But this is what I grew up on. Now, I grew up also in the Atari era. We didn't have computers. And so it was always challenging, but when Nintendo came out, it was like next level. We thought we were going to Jupiter on these things. I mean, we felt so advanced, so cool in technology. The games were really cool. It was just, it was a good time for me. So we're going to jump in here. So from what I remember, and someone comment down below, correct me if I'm wrong, but underneath your name, you have that 0, and that 0 just means how many times that you have died and started your game again. So right now we're at 0. We're probably going to have a high number in there because I'm just not good on there. This is not a speed run. We're not going to do this in one shot. I'll do a few episodes until I beat the game. I want to see if I can even beat it. But little nostalgic. I'll run through kind of tips and tricks as I'm playing it of what I remember, and we'll go from there. All right. So, just getting my feel for the controls again. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. And voila, we got our wooden sword. All right, so I got our wooden sword. So when we're playing this game, one of the things that I always did was I would go to certain levels, and I want that rupee. I don't really need the heart. I would leave always one enemy because that will always be just one enemy that's there. So same thing right here. I'm not going to do that right now because it's a little bit much. But leaving one enemy is always nice. So when you're playing the game, you don't have to worry about running into a horde of enemies if you're trying to get from A to B faster. And in certain areas, I would leave all of the enemies just so I could get rupees and try to... Also, it's I think that the algorithm of the game is set up along the level that if you don't receive any damage, you got a higher probability to get a good list of rupees in here. So these blue ones give you a lot more rupees than the ones that are not blue. There's a 5. Let's get that. No! I don't have a boomerang. That was a missed opportunity. So I go ahead and kill all the blue ones. Now here, oh man, well that wasn't nice. Let me see how bad I am. All right, so I remember the fairy was there because I'm not really that good at the game. I don't want to be caught. Oh, my controls are not ideal right now. I'm not functioning well, but that's okay. Go back, fill back up again. Nice for having the fairy. All right, so we go into here. Okay, we got arrows, bombs, shields. I'm hoping to get bombs dropped on me from enemies. That sucks. But I'll just leave one there. That's nice. Those darker monsters do leave bombs. We'll leave the one there. That's nice. We'll go back down. They always spawn up like right where you're at. All right, cool. So you get that stopwatch, stops everything up, but I'm not going to kill that because I just want one there. Cool. 36 already. That's good. Looking for some bombs. I only have one guy here. Sometimes they drop bombs, but he didn't. I don't need that. That was a bummer. All right, so no bombs there. You know what? Why not? We'll just buy some bombs. Nice. All right, we'll come back to that. So what we want to do right now is go back over here. We got bombs. And there's a section over here that will blow up. Now, in the game, there is all kinds of tips and secrets and hints. I didn't expect those guys to be up already. All right, so up here we got a heart container. Do not choose the potion. You could buy those later. Heart containers you cannot buy. I think the first time I played, I did choose the potion, but oh, hey, it is what it is. All right. Went ahead and killed him. That's fine. It's not so much those things that come out of the ground. It's the actual sea creature there that keeps shooting those missiles out there because my shield won't block them. So we see another heart container there. And there we go. I'm an idiot. I suck at the game, but that's okay. I still like playing it. Let's try to play again. And we're starting from the beginning. And see, there's only one guy there. Nice. We won't be able to get that one up there on the top, but that's all good. We'll go here, come back. He'll be bouncing around. Let's go ahead and get him. Nice. That's a bummer I got hit. Ugh. That's annoying. And see, he hits you. Not a lot you can do about it. Leave one there. Yep, nothing you can do about it. The shield won't block it. There we go. We got some bombs. That's nice. Man, that guy is a pain. Nice, I needed that. That works out. Leave just the one there. Leave the one there. All right, so we're going to go over here. Go up into here. We get a nice little letter. Show this to the old woman. I remember vaguely where the old woman is. It's on the other side of the map. And this is how we get our potions that we can buy. So these guys, they're annoying. They're not worth the squeeze. So I like to just kill them all but one. And that is why, because I'm not good with my mechanics. We can go in here and gamble our money away, which I'm not going to do. I'm just going to pop out. So I can squeeze up here, and there is a secret. And a secret little path up here, and it gets us, I believe it's one of three 100 rupees. So that's cool. Now I need one more sword. I need one more heart to get the white sword, and then I will be okay with progressing further along in the game. And here we go. We're going to go into here. And once again, don't take the potion. Take the heart container because that's permanent. The potions can be replaced with rupees. Alright, and I'm not worried about anybody else there. Alright, we got enough heart containers, so let's just try to go over here and get the white sword. So this is kind of a little maze here. I think we just keep going up and eventually it lets us go where we're trying to go. Come on. Just wait. I didn't want to get hit by him. He hurts. Nice. All right, so we got the white sword. Now we're doing some damage. Oh, we needed that fairy. I didn't want to kill all of them. Now here you can go into the waterfall and gamble your money away. Well, you're not gambling, you're just paying for information. But be good explorers and look around and explore across the horizons. Later, I'll go ahead and narrow these down to just one, but and as always, I like to leave just one. Alright, done with that. Alright, so when we get into this is level 1. I think when we get here, one of the things I did was if you pop out and pop back in, you automatically get that door locked. So that's one key you can save in your inventory when you get it. If you press the start button, you can go up and you see where your character is. There's that green dot, and then that's part of your map. So as you go into another room, you'll see now that your map populates with another black square in it. I'm going to switch over to the letter so I don't waste bombs by accident. And those bats, I call them bats, but I think Zelda calls them cleese. I don't know the name of all of the monsters in here, but those are called cleese, I believe. So these are one hit. If I would have had the wooden sword, it would have took me a few hits to kill each one of those. Hopefully I can give me some hearts. I mean, 3 hearts is plenty to pass this level, but always nicer when you got the full hearts and then you can throw your sword. It'd be nice to get a heart. We'll get a key. All right, so we have to kill these to open that door back up. Want to get hit or use a key. If I remember correct, boomerang will actually kill those things. I'll probably die again because I'm that good. The Eastmost Peninsula is a secret. Yep, so we're going to need a key to get into there at some point. Here's going to give me my boomerang. I'm not ready to fight those guys. But I think if I go back down, well, here, let's do this because I think a bomb will work. Yeah, perfect. Be nice to get a heart. Come on, guys. We're not going to go to the left because of the bats. Boom. Beautiful. Let's pop out. We're going to pop back in. It resets everything. Let's go right here. Go in. And this is part of the grind that takes forever, especially if you're not as good or... Perfect. That would have been nicer earlier. Oh, what a bummer. I'm just... modern controllers are not the same as the old controllers that you played the games in, so it's kind of sticky. And it's not reacting to my input the way I would want it to. Boom. I'm not going to go that way because I lock into a building or a room. You know what? Let's fight these guys because these give my boomerang. That's what I needed. Perfect. Whew, did I get lucky? I needed that. All right, so now I have a boomerang. And that's a game changer. Because my boomerang kills those guys. Has a better reach than the sword, generally speaking, especially when I'm out of power. I don't need that heart, but I do need that key. So we're going up here. If I remember correctly, I think there's a bow up here. So basically, I'm just right here. As long as I keep hitting him with my boomerang, he just stays paused or stunned for a moment. So some of your high-end gamers, they do a little thing right here where they flip back and forth. And they're able to go in over here. I don't know how they get in there. I don't know the trick to it. So if anybody knows or has a tutorial on that, share that with me. I'd be curious. But it just saves you from having to go through all that extra nonsense. Your speedrunners do it all the time. So your boomerangs kill the bats. That's good. We'll go straight through there. We'll look at the map. Have we been everywhere? So we haven't been to the room on the right below. I believe that has the compass in it. We'll go ahead and collect. Well, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't realize that they were already spawned back. And as always, bats, the clees. We got bombs. I think I can put a hole right there. Yep. Boom. I was hoping to get a heart out of that. All right, so these little things right here will grab you and pull you out. Let's get that key. So we're going to have an extra key, and here's the boss. So when we face the boss here, he's going to shoot out these 3 things of fire. You're going to just adjust accordingly so you don't get hit, and then you just fire away. And with the white sword, 3 hits and you're done. And we got another heart container, and we are good to go. And now we got a piece of the Triforce. All right. All right, folks, with that, we're going to end this episode. We've finished level 1. I believe there is 8 levels to go to win this game or to beat this game. 9 levels. So we'll do another episode with a little bit of a grind, show you a few more things, and then go ahead and beat level 2. We might get level 2 and 3 in one episode. We'll see how quick we can get that done. But in the meantime, yeah, this is a little retro gaming. So tell me if there's other Nintendo games you'd like to see me play. Anything you want to see me goof up or not play well in. Make fun of me a little bit. I was really, really good at these games when I was younger. Zelda is the foundation of RPGs, everything we do in gaming with today's style of gaming. I do have my Zelda shirt on right now. I really enjoy Zelda. I own Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch. Link's Awakening, or Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time. I mean, yeah, so a lot of different Zelda games I own, but I am a diehard Dragon Quest fan, and Zelda was before Dragon Quest. I enjoy this. I'll play a Dragon Quest game for you, or in Nintendo is called Dragon Warrior. I'll play that for you if you'd like. It's a very grindy game, so it might take a little bit to play it, but that's something I would be willing to do too if you would like. But other than that, drop a comment below. Tell me anything you'd like me to play. Tell me what you'd like me to download so you don't have to. Until next time, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thanks for gaming with Geronimo. Peace out.